Relax and prepare yourself for this incredible story.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines!
In a world devastated by nuclear war, chaos reigns. The land has turned into a barren desert with scarce clean water and food, and the remaining survivors' blood and bones are poisoned. People have formed violent groups of marauders who obey no laws. Amidst this desolation, there exists a rare, green, and lush area. Here, a young girl named Furiosa and her sister are picking peaches. As they prepare to head home, Furiosa spots marauders who have discovered their hidden oasis. She instructs her sister to stay quiet and hidden, then sneaks up to sabotage the marauders' bike to prevent them from leaving. Determined to protect their secret, Furiosa's sister decides to pursue the remaining marauders. She bids farewell to a blonde woman who provides her with a sniper rifle, instructing her to eliminate anyone who might have seen the green oasis. During the chase, she successfully snipes down another marauder. The two remaining marauders disable their fallen comrade's bike, removing the fuel tank and tire. However, Furiosa's sister cleverly swaps these parts with her own bike as the other marauders speed ahead. Meanwhile, Furiosa regains consciousness and bites through the fuel pipe on her abductor Toe Jam's bike. The bike eventually stops, but Toe uses a fuel tank they had collected earlier to continue. His partner considers abandoning Furiosa to escape the pursuing sister, but Toe insists they need Furiosa as proof of their discovery for their boss, Dementus. Despite her attempts to escape, Furiosa is caught again and taken to Dementus. As Toe brings Furiosa to Dementus, she leaps off his bike, causing him to crash and cut his neck. Another man takes Furiosa to Dementus, who demands the location of the lush area, but Furiosa remains silent. With Toe choking on his own blood, a doctor suggests hanging him upside down to draw a map. Before he can, Furiosa intervenes, kicking Toe until he dies. Dementus then politely tells Furiosa to rest, promising to take her home the next day. Meanwhile, Furiosa's sister disguises herself in the clothes of Toe's partner and sneaks into the camp during a sandstorm. She kills two guards distracted by eating a peach and spares a woman watching over Furiosa. Taking the peach seed, she escapes with Furiosa. The spared woman alerts other guards, who shoot at the sister's bike, setting it on fire. Despite removing her burning clothes, the sister is bleeding from her back. She realizes Dementus dogs can smell her blood and decides to stay behind, making Furiosa promise to navigate home by the stars and plant the peach seed.
Promise me you'll find your way home.
Plant this seed.
Furiosa drives away but returns upon hearing gunfire. She finds her mother tied to a dead tree and being tortured. Dementus grabs Furiosa, demanding the location of her home to save her mother. Furiosa remains silent, forced to watch her mother die. Captured, Dementus takes her on a journey to find the lush area, capturing a group trying to escape and forcing them to fight each other. The survivors receive bikes and are commanded to drive, brutally killing a prisoner in the process. Given a teddy bear that once belonged to his children, Furiosa watches the horrific scene unfold.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines!
Dementus then finds an injured warboy who tells him about the Citadel, a place with abundant food and water. Dementus and his bikers reach the Citadel, intending to conquer it. He urges the people to overthrow their leader, Immortan Joe, promising ample food. Joe responds by sending a message offering Dementus a choice of any warboy. Dementus makes a warboy choose, who then sacrifices himself with an explosive spear, demonstrating Joe's warrior's loyalty. A battle ensues with warboys attacking Dementus and his horde. Dementus follows a war rig to another wasteland fortress, Gas Town. The war rig carries food and water in exchange for fuel. Seeing an opportunity, Dementus attacks the rig on its return journey, capturing it. He disguises his men as war boys using white mud and sends the rig back to Gas Town, pretending to attack it. The Lord of Gas Town, suspicious, orders the gates to be opened. Inside, Dementus men kill the guards and open the gate for the Joe agrees to meet.
Please, give him what he wants! Can't hold this much longer!
Who's that?
He's my daughter, Little D.
But Furiosa reveals the truth about Dementus' actions. Joe agrees to increase food and water supplies but demands to keep Furiosa and the doctor in return. Reluctantly, Dementus agrees and takes back his teddy bear from Furiosa. She is taken to a chamber where Joe's wives live and give birth to his heirs. Russ, obsessed with Furiosa's hair, sneaks into her chamber and takes her to another room. Noticing star markings on her arm, he asks about them, but she remains silent. As he plays with her hair, Furiosa runs away, leaving a fake wig behind. Russ chases her to a dead end at a cliff's edge but can't find her. His brother, Scrotus, asks what happened, but Russ lies, claiming he had a bad dream. Furiosa hides under the bridge, avoiding capture. Some time passes, and Furiosa, disguised as a boy, starts working at the Citadel. One windy day, she helps save a truck from falling and is promoted to a dogman. Soon after, Joe orders the construction of a new, stronger war rig. During a meeting, Russ almost recognizes Furiosa, but she is saved by a distraction. Praetorian Jack, the most experienced driver, is assigned to drive the rig. As the construction nears completion, Furiosa plans her escape. She attaches a bike and supplies to the underside of the rig. During the rig's first run, Furiosa hangs underneath but is ambushed by mortifiers. Despite being thrown off, she partners with Jack, and they agree to work together. They encounter multiple obstacles but manage to evade Dementus men. Furiosa continues to evade capture, eventually finding herself in a maggot farm beneath the Citadel. She interrupts the warlord's meeting, revealing Dementus' plot to leave the Citadel unprotected. Joe sends a decoy convoy to deceive Dementus, who takes the bait and marches towards the Citadel. Furiosa, now equipped with a robotic arm, prepares for the final confrontation.
laboratory of Furiosa!
Remember me.
I've always wanted help.
Despite everything you did to her, she was magnificent.
You were there.
Dementus, significantly weakened but alive, surrenders to Furiosa. She demands he return her loved ones, but Dementus asserts he can do nothing to help her. He predicts she will eventually have to kill him but insists she'll never recover what she lost.
Again! Do it again!
Furiosa, taking his teddy bear, realizes she was the girl Dementus found 15 years ago. She denies any resemblance to him and asserts she will make her death epic. In the movie's conclusion, Furiosa divides the first fruit of a thriving peach tree among Joe's wives, symbolizing hope and new beginnings.